What is up, Metro Manila and Q Radio all across the nation? You're with Isa and Cholo of the Q Rush Hour, and today is no ordinary day on the show because we've got a very special guest. Isa hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, but tatlong
Tatlo,
bigatin
ayan.
sa local hip-hop scene ang
Mhm.
kasama natin ngayon. Such an honor. It's really a privilege to have them here on the show. We've got Decoy, we've got Mike Swift, and of course, Daddy A. Hello.
Hi.
Ay, gusto ko yun. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. I mean, sabi ko nga po kanina, it's such an honor to have you guys. I mean, idols of the local hip hop scene. It's really an honor. Um, how have you guys been? I mean, for sure, the pandemic has been pretty crazy for everyone, but how's your 2021 so far? Let's start with Daddy A.
For me, uh, the first quarter of pandemic, it really breaks me. But I know God has great plans for everyone, for everything. I landed this position being heading Def Jam here in the Philippines right in the middle of pandemic. So I joined Def Jam just August last year. So
Wow.
can't believe it, man. A dream job, a dream label, a dream brand, just fall down on my lap, just like that during the pandemic. That's why I know God has put me here for a purpose.
Definitely, we do agree. Decoy,
Yeah,
how's 2021?
yung pagpasok talaga ng pandemic medyo mahirap, no. So, especially ako talaga, yung line of business ko kasi is for franchising. So, mostly talaga ng negosyo namin talaga nag-die down, and most of my franchise talaga nahirapan. Since lahat ng mga schools close, yung mga malls nag-adjust sila. But syempre, hindi yung alam tayo mga Pilipino, madiskarte tayo. So, convert natin itong negativity na to into positivity. And good thing, no, yung nangyayari itong pandemic na to, nagkaroon naman ng opportunity dito sa Def Jam Philippines. So, napakagandang blessing nun. At sobrang masaya ako na naging part ako ng album na to. Of course, working with Daddy A, of course, with Def Jam, is a dream come true, no? Lalo na yung nagawa namin tong song na to. Is a dream collaboration, doing song with Mike Swift, of course, Alan Short, Kio, and of course, Mark Beats. At lahat talaga to, nagsimula lang talaga to sa dream collab, no? So yung bago pa lang namin na kami nag-uusap. Actually, first day pa lang yata ni Daddy A noon sa Def Jam. Ang pinag-usapan
Wow.
talaga namin, I think gumawa tayo ng something na talagang hindi lang for ourselves but yung talagang mag-move for the community at makakatulong sa buong movement, no. So we decided to do this compilation album na talagang sobrang daming artists ang involved. Minerge namin yung old school, mid school, and new school in one album. And nag-drawing kami ng aming mga dream collaboration. At top on our list, itong collaboration with Mike Swift, of course, Alice and Shore and Kio, and nangyari. So, it's a blessing. So, I'm so grateful.
How about you, Mike? How's 2021 like for you?
Me, during pandemic, my phone is
Yeah.
bugging out. That's why it's very hard over here. My phone is bugging out. But I mean, I was healing because I had a injury. I had a ruptured Achilles, and then I had
Wow.
moved to just a piece of land that don't have no bathrooms, don't have no electricity much. So I don't get to see a lot of television stuff. I'm not online as much. And I was around animals and trees and coconut trees, and I was just healing, with nature. So I had a whole different kind of growth. Like, I was healing, my body was healing. I couldn't walk, and then just a lot of self-realization with what I want to do, with what I want to do with life, and and how I would still push through positively, with everything else that's going around. So I guess it led me to this song. That kind of way of thinking led me to be a part of something like this, which is like a dream for me to join Def Jam label. It's like that's in the bucket list. I mean, people know that. So that alone is such a plus that I get to work with them. Number two, I get to you know, um, make peace with Decoy because me and him been beefing for like a decade. You know what I'm saying?
For a decade.
So that one was good. I got a question too. Is everyone's names popping up on your screen and mine says Kyra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yours is Kyra.
Because I'm using somebody else's. I'm in my transition phone, and I guess they kind of say that way. But no, I'm not Kyra Pika. Shouts to her. This is Otto's sister. Anyhow, yeah. So pandemic really taught me to be stronger physically and spiritually.
Nice.
I love it. I love that it's a learning process as well as of course a growing process for everyone. No? And I love how you guys just have like a positive mindset going towards of course itong pandemic, no. But speaking of positivity and Def Jam, I mean again, it is a big honor and a Def Jam is also or has an arm here in the Philippines and in Southeast Asia. I mean Def Jam is definitely a big label in the US and we know so many artists, so many big artists under that and it's nice that the Philippines can represent also but well, how did this all happen? I mean, how did the whole Recognize All Stars happen? Can you give us an idea, Daddy A, on how Recognize All Stars came about?
Yeah, basically, Recognize was done 20 years ago. The first Recognize. So when Decoy, Dash, Armstrong, and the rest of the guys were like brainstorming, we're meeting. So we decided to do it again after 20 years. So we formulated like a concept that will make the community be closer to each other. So that's why we mix like old school lyrical, mumble rap, gangster rap, whatever, different styles of rap into one project called Recognize. Recognize is a 4-part EP. There's like 5 songs per EP. There's like 129 artists from the legends, from the OGs to the new cats and to the newcomers. So it's really like putting everybody together in one hub, in one community. And the reason why we do that, because we, for me, not really, even if I'm not in a record label, I'm not really concentrating on just one artist. So I'm promoting the whole community as itself. I want to be like projected the Filipino hip hop out there because Def Jam Southeast Asia and US is really connected with Def Jam Philippines. So there's really a way that some of the people, some of the talented hip hop artists here in the Philippines can really cross over and make us proud more. Like everybody's doing it already. There's a lot of Filipinos are on international acts, right? So there's more here that undiscovered. No. That's my dream. That's everybody's dream, of course.
Yeah, after what you shared, Daddy A, and I'm just curious to know, like, how do you guys find like the hidden gems that you talk about? How we're sure there's no doubt there's a lot of local talent out there, but how do you guys find them?
The hip hop and R&B community is not really big. There's a lot of factions. There's a lot of different affiliations, but we are really small. So we are kind of connected with each other. We are somehow know each other back in the day. So during the 90s, the early 90s till the present. So we know who is talented, who is the potential, who has this great talent that can be put out there.
Yeah.
So that's why gathering 129 plus artists is really pain in the ass.
I bet.
We can imagine.
But it's all worth it because putting everybody in this project is a dream come true. I don't know if we're gonna do it again. I don't know really, but I know God is making guiding us, every one of us, to make this project come true. Especially with Mike Swift and Decoy doing this first track that we did, opening up 2021 in a positive way with this song, Beautiful Day.
Yep. I'm sure Beautiful Day just really talks about it's a lot of positivity, and it's so hard na maghugot ng positivity, especially nowadays. But I'm also wondering, no, this song came from, of course, the pandemic. How different or challenging has it been working together on a collab, especially considering the pandemic?
Go, Mike. You can answer that.
Okay. The travel is hard because I'm coming from Batangas, but I don't know. I can't say it's hard because nothing has been able to stop me from going to where I want to go and where I need to go. But I guess we could do nowadays. People do things online and you could get it done like that. But what's so cool about this particular song is we really all got together and we joined forces in the studio, wrote ours on the spot, like wrote my lyrics. We got to talk to each other first and build on things before we got to lay it. So it didn't hinder. I don't think it hindered the how, or maybe all the obstacles is what made this a beautiful day. Even all the way down to the music video. It rained us out. We thought we was not going to be able to put it together. It's rare that we could get together, and now it's raining hard. And then all of a sudden the sky opens up and we get the last shot for it. So it's been magical.
Right.
I think that speaks a lot about life also, no? Na parang kahit maulan, kahit madilim, meron pa ring light at the end of the tunnel, There's always going to be positivity. There's always going to be something great that's going to happen after it. Dikoy, I just want to know, no, how is the timeline like dito sa paggawa ng kanta nyo? I mean, was it melody first? Did you guys do the hook first, the lyrics first? How was it like? Can you
actually, ang ginawa namin, no, meron kaming group chat, no, for this song. So, ang ginawa kasi namin, nakadivide na yung mga artist namin in each concept. So, for this particular song, wala pa kaming working title, no? Pero ang nangyari, nagpadala si Mark Beats ng snippet ng beats niya. Then, nung napadala niya yung beats, ang ginawa naman ni Allison is ginawa niya naman ng hook. So, pagkapadala niya ng hook, siguro after a day or two, pumunta na kami sa studio ni Mark Beats. Nandun na yung hook, tapos doon namin pinag-usapan. Then, sinulat namin on the spot yung mga verses. Then after nun, tapos na namin yung song on that day. So, magic talaga yung nangyari for the song. Sobrang ganong kabilis lang.
Goosebumps ako doon. Kasi, writing a song could take months for some artists, weeks. Pero sa inyo, in one sitting, no, inspiration talaga came on that day. Really
siguro nag-connect din talaga yung vision din dahil ang purpose talaga namin is magkaroon talaga ng isang positive song na pagpasok ng 2021, no? And gusto namin talaga for the first quarter na ito yung magbigay ng motivation and positivity sa mga tao makakinig. So, nandun lahat. Kaya ang maganda lang dito talaga sa song, iba-iba kami ng style. So, na-infuse namin yung mga styles namin in one song. So, I think talagang magical tong song na to. Sobrang nakakatawa. And I'm so grateful na naging part ako ng song na to and project na to.
Sinabi mo kanina, no, na iba-iba yung styles nyo. Di ba there's this saying na too many cooks can spoil the broth. How did you guys avoid that from happening? Na hindi kayo mag-clash in terms, kasi it's a positive song. I mean, it has to sound positive. You guys have to sound like, di ba, na ganda yung flow nyo. So, paano nyo na iwasan na nagkaka-overlapping of ideas and
siguro tingin ko kasi at first friend yung ginawa namin yung lineup for this song. Alam na namin talaga na magkakaiba kami ng styles eh. Magkakaiba kami ng style, magkakaiba kami ng kasamay ng perception, no. So, alam namin talaga na mag-work. Pero hindi lang namin ine-expect na record namin yung song na ganun yung kalalabasan niya. Kasi wala kaming pinag-usapan na concept kung ano yung topic na hit namin eh. So, nakakatuwa din yung record namin, wala kaming pare-parehong topic na tinakalap. So, siguro more on ano yung na-experience namin talaga, yun yung nag-reflect. Tsaka yun yung sinabi namin talaga sa mga verses, which is good and sobrang maganda lumabas. So, sobrang thankful ako.
Organic. Yeah.
We've been talking about positivity here. Syempre, gusto niya nga talaga ilabas yung positive song na yan sa 2021. But, there's been a lot of negative things going on in the world. What do you guys think has the pandemic, like what good do you think has the pandemic brought about naman for the music industry, especially locally?
Oh, sorry. Sige, I'll do that. I think you got cut, Ysa.
Oh, I got cut. Sorry. May ba?
Yeah, you are. Sige, ulit. One more time.
My connection is unstable. Okay. I know I was saying that there's a lot of like bad things going on in the world, especially last year. But do you guys think that there's any good that this pandemic has brought the music industry, especially locally?
I'll
Basically,
tell.
yeah, you might go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely has brought out a lot of creativity from actually not just the older folks but you folks. A lot of creativity, and because everybody's just stuck inside with nothing to do. There's so much things going on online, and but I could also say there's a lot of bad things that happen out of it. I mean, as far as for the hip hop, well, you put that to the side, and then the greatest thing that came out of this pandemic as of now is Beautiful Day.
Yay!
Love that.
Nice.
I'm just really curious, no? I mean, given that, kasi wala sila dito, so pag-usapan natin sila, si Kiyo at si Alice, sure. So, I mean, we have here idols, I mean, icons of the local hip-hop scene. How did you guys come about, getting those two in this track? I mean, again, di ba, may different generations of hip-hop eh. So, what made you decide na, si Kiyo at si Allison ang best choice for Beautiful Day?
Oy, ano?
Ako honestly, nakikita ko sa mga works nila, yung mga songs na ginagawa nila. Yung isang song, yung Ulong Sulong, yung collaboration ni Kiyo tsaka ni Allison. And merong song si Allison with Astro yung kahapon. So ako talaga natutuwa ako. Sabi ko sobrang talented itong mga bata na to. And to be honest with you, no, yung generation kasi namin talaga, ito yung generation na hindi masyado nag-online hindi nag-YouTube. Hindi na nag-YouTube. So technically parang hindi na kami masyadong kilala talaga dun sa sa social media. Hindi kami masyado nakikita. Pero itong mga bata na to, sila yung talagang sobrang active, no. So sila yung nakikita. So parang ako naisip ko rin na maganda matap namin yung market nila. At the same time, yung market namin is matap din nila. So in that way, magkakatulungan talaga kami. And this guy talaga is sobrang talented talaga, si Kiyo and Allison. And of course, sinamahan pa ni Mike Swift. So game over na.
Yeah.
Tapos si Mark Bis po yung nag-produce. So I think sobrang ganda talaga ng kinalabasan. Sobrang ganda.
Agree ako doon, sobrang ganda nga talaga. And actually, kahit yung music video nyo, very trippy na, sobrang astig talaga with the color grading and the camera movement. It's crazy. I mean, I just want to ask, Daddy A, being, you are, sabi ko na, punong abala ng Def Jam records here in the Philippines. I mean, are the new artists now, the new hip-hop artists now, have they inspired? What have you learned from them? Or anong mga inspirations na kuha mo sa kanila on how to pave the way for Def Jam here in the Philippines? Meron ba?
Just new cats, kasi
yeah,
they are really, they're really into their craft. Talagang they put their heart, their everything. Kaya nga yung pagiging indie, so di ba? It's the hip hop landscape, or they're very indie. They can do it by themselves, di ba? So yun yung nakikita ko na parang kung kaya ng mga bata, di ba? Yun yung natutunan namin na pwede pa rin namin gawin, na pwedeng umabol pa rin yung not really old but the senior, di ba?
Mga senior.
They do everything, like Kiyo, siya nagsushoot ng music video niya, nag-record, may sariling studio. Sila talaga yung gumagawa na. Pero yun, gusto ko rin what do you call this, project or to inject to them na Def Jam is here to help them out even if they're indie. That's why we put this project together na walang ano dito, walang indie, walang label, basta yung recognize as a community. So watch out for the recognition. So
wow.
So we're building a nation of hip hop, yung recognition. So watch out for this. And it will be out. Kasama dito yung mga ibang from Def Jam, from Southeast Asia and Def Jam US. So magkakaroon ng malaking community na really label-centered. Basta it's all about hip-hop. Yun yung vision dito. Maging one. And of course, being seniors in this game, like, disconnect si Mike, Being seniors in this game, I have this realization. Siguro lahat na-realize namin na ito na yung time na hindi na kami makikipag-compete really dun sa mga young generations, but to pass the torch to them.
Nice.
Yun na yung napag-uusapan namin being seniors na we're also artists like me. I do some songs also, but my priority now is, pass the mic, pass the torch to the younger generation. So I encourage every, yung mga kasabayan ko during the 90s na mga OGs na artist pa din, na I convince them na, sige, maghanap tayo ng mga bata na tayo naman yung tutulong, not to be, hindi tayo mag-compete sa kanila. Diba? So, ang role natin ngayon, ang role namin, na being seniors, and ako nandito sa Def Jam, is to guide them, hindi not to compete with them. Guide them, help them in a way na kung ano yung experiences namin, hindi nila maranasan na, mga ganun. So, yun, that's the objective.
That was very beautiful talaga, Daddy A. Like, especially during a time like this, yan talagang kailangan natin to all just get together and be one. I guess now, diba? I am also curious, like, yun nga, like I mentioned, mahirap talaga maghugot ng positivity ngayon, especially during the pandemic, no? Pero para sa inyo ba, what is your message of positivity na lang siguro? Dikoy, ikaw muna.
Siguro yun, talagang mahirap talaga. So, kailangan tatagan natin yung paniniwala natin sa taas talaga. And siguro, marami tayong natutunan dito eh. Siguro, ang pinakamaganda lang ito, huwag tayo hihinto. At keep doing what you're doing, no? At dapat hindi bumaba yung motivation mo. At kahit paano talaga, maging balanse sa lahat ng bagay. At natuto tayo ngayon na hindi tayo pwedeng magsayang ng oras, na hindi tayo pwedeng mag-antay na lang kung ano yung mangyayari. So, kailangan natin maging aggressive. At the same time, laging positive mindset na kahit gano'ng kahirap man kung ang pinagdadaanan natin ngayon during pandemic. At lagi nyo lang isipin na pagkatapos ng ulan ay may araw. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Brrrah!
Hey!
It's a beautiful day. Ikaw, Daddy A.
Someone's calling.
Oh, someone's calling.
Hold on. For me, wala eh, kasi yung my heart, my goal is not really for me, but for the community,
Yeah.
for the next generation of hip hop, sa mga susunod pa, na maipasa siya na in a positive way, na you know what's going on in the hip hop. It's part of the hip hop culture, yung mga beefs, yung mga dissing with each other, but somehow with what we're doing, ma-lessen or ma-break na yung mga ganong barriers, yung mga walls na ganon. And kasi ang kailangan ma-project outside is solid ang Filipino hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
So tayo rin yung magtutulungan. Kumbaga, pag tayo nagtulungan, lahat tayo malaleveled up, lahat tayo mapapansin, diba? Especially, we know that Filipinos can really kick ass out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of right timing, right opportunity, right people. Yun lang. And so, of course, yung guidance ni Lord na dadaling ka talaga sa tamang direksyon. Ano yung gagawin mong projects, ano yung uunahin mo. Yung timing na gano'n para sa pangkalahatan, not really just for one person or one particular artist. Yeah.
Well, Daddy A, siguro safe to say na lang, no, for all speaking for all of the local hip hop fans as well as other artists, no, we really appreciate the effort that you've been giving to the local hip hop community with this Recognize All Stars, and just what you're doing at Def Jam is really a big thing for the industry, as well as of course the first batch Decoy din, no, and the first batch of Recognize All Stars for releasing a song like this. I mean, it's a great start. 300, almost 300,000 on YouTube. Your listens on Spotify are high as well, so it's a really great start. And we're looking forward na lumipad pa ang iba pang mga songs ng Recognize. And you guys have another song out now, so but we'll talk about that, I guess, on another time. But again, we appreciate it so much. Thank you for dropping by and talking to us.
Thank you also.
Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Isa.
All right.
Sir Cholo, Miss Isa, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you have it. Decoy, Daddy A, and kanina,
Mike
Mike
Swift.
Swift. Thank you so much, and we hope that you guys were inspired. Don't forget to stream to watch, of course, the music video "Beautiful Day" again by the recognized All Stars. And yeah, more power to the local hip hop scene, to Def Jam Philippines, and saludo kaming lahat sa inyo.
Thank you. Salute!